Have you ever felt like there was something missing in your pursuit of health, happiness, and spiritual growth? What if I told you that the key to unlocking your full potential lies within a hidden energy source that permeates every cell of your being? This energy, known as BG3, has been revered by ancient wisdom traditions and is now being validated by cutting-edge scientific research. Are you ready to tap into this limitless well of vitality and transform your life on every level? But what exactly is BG3 energy, and where does it come from? To answer that, we must dive into the fascinating intersection of ancient wisdom and modern science. You see, cultures across the globe have long known about the existence of a subtle life force energy that animates all living things. The Chinese call it qi, the Japanese call it ki, the Hindus call it prana, and the Kabbalists call it astral light. These traditions developed sophisticated methods for cultivating and manipulating this energy for healing, spiritual growth, and even manifestation. Now, thanks to pioneering researchers and visionaries like Dr. Ibrahim Karim, we're beginning to understand the science behind this enigmatic energy. Through his groundbreaking work in the field of biogeometry, Dr. Karim has identified the specific frequencies and geometrical patterns that generate and amplify BG3 energy. This has opened up a whole new world of possibilities for integrating this powerful force into our daily lives. But the real magic happens when you learn to activate the BG3 energy within your own body. You see, your physical form is not just a collection of cells and organs. It's a complex network of energy pathways and vortices, each with its own vibrational signature. By tapping into the BG3 frequency, you can bring all of these systems into harmony, creating a state of radiant health and balance. And that's just the beginning. As you'll soon discover, BG3 energy is not only the key to optimal physical health, but also to emotional resilience, mental clarity, and spiritual awakening. It's the missing link that bridges the gap between mind, body, and soul, allowing you to experience life with greater depth, meaning, and purpose. So if you're ready to embark on a transformational journey of self-discovery and empowerment, buckle up and get ready to dive deep into the world of BG3 energy activation. In the coming sections, we'll explore the cutting-edge science behind this extraordinary phenomenon, uncover ancient techniques for harnessing its power, and provide you with practical tools and exercises for awakening your own inner potential. Let's begin this exhilarating journey together. What is BG3 energy? Picture this. You're standing in a lush garden, surrounded by vibrant flowers and towering trees. The air is buzzing with a palpable sense of life and vitality. You take a deep breath, and suddenly, you feel a tingling sensation coursing through your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. That, my friend, is your first taste of BG3 energy. But what exactly is this mysterious force, and how does it differ from other forms of energy? To understand BG3, we must first take a step back and examine the concept of subtle energy. You see, our universe is not just made up of physical matter, but also of intangible fields and frequencies that exist beyond the reach of our five senses. These subtle energies are the foundation upon which all life is built. Think of it like this. If physical matter is the hardware of the universe, then subtle energy is the software that animates it. Just as your computer relies on invisible codes and programs to function, our bodies and the world around us are governed by unseen energetic patterns and vibrations. Now, BG3 energy is a specific type of subtle energy that has some unique properties. Unlike electromagnetic fields, which are limited to the speed of light, BG3 operates on a level that transcends space and time. It's what physicists call a scalar wave, meaning that it can propagate in multiple dimensions simultaneously. If you're having trouble visualizing this, imagine a pebble being dropped into a still pond. The ripples that emanate from the point of impact represent the electromagnetic field, spreading out in a linear fashion. Now, imagine those ripples suddenly multiplying and radiating in every direction, above and below the surface of the water. That's closer to how BG3 energy behaves. But here's where things get really interesting. BG3 energy is not just some abstract concept. It has real, measurable effects on biological systems. When living organisms are exposed to BG3 frequencies, they exhibit signs of increased vitality, balance, and coherence. Plants grow faster and healthier, animals become calmer and more resilient, and humans experience a wide range of physical, emotional, and mental benefits. This is because BG3 energy acts as a carrier wave, much like a radio signal that can transport information across vast distances. But instead of just carrying data, BG3 carries the fundamental codes and templates of life itself. It's the invisible language that our cells use to communicate and coordinate their activities. So, when we talk about activating BG3 energy in the body, what we're really doing is tapping into this primordial life force and amplifying its effects. We're essentially upgrading our internal software to run more efficiently and harmoniously. And the best part? BG3 energy is not some foreign substance that we need to introduce into our bodies. It's already there, woven into the very fabric of our being. We're just learning how to access and harness it for our own growth and evolution. But how exactly do we do that? What are the specific techniques and tools for awakening this incredible potential within ourselves? Well, that's exactly what we'll be exploring in the next section, where we dive into the cutting-edge science and ancient wisdom behind BG3 activation. The science of BG3 activation. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to radiate an inner glow, effortlessly attracting abundance, joy, and vitality into their lives? Chances are, these individuals have tapped into the power of BG3 energy, whether consciously or unconsciously. But what does the science say about this enigmatic force, and how can we harness it for our own transformation? Enter the groundbreaking work of Dr. Ibrahim Karim, the visionary architect and researcher who first identified and quantified BG3 energy. Through his pioneering studies, Dr. Karim discovered that exposure to specific geometric patterns and frequencies could dramatically enhance the vitality and coherence of living systems. One of his most remarkable experiments involved a group of chickens that were suffering from a deadly virus. By simply placing a BG3-infused geometric design in their water supply, Dr. Karim was able to cure the chickens and restore them to full health. This was a watershed moment in the history of subtle energy research, as it demonstrated the tangible, measurable impact of BG3 on biological systems. But the applications of BG3 energy extend far beyond animal husbandry. Subsequent studies have shown that exposure to BG3 frequencies can have a wide range of benefits for human health and well-being. From reducing inflammation and boosting immune function to enhancing mental clarity and emotional resilience, the potential uses of BG3 are truly staggering. So, how does it work? The key lies in understanding the role of resonance and entrainment. Just as a tuning fork can cause a nearby string to vibrate at the same frequency, BG3 energy has the ability to synchronize the various oscillations within our bodies, bringing them into a state of harmony and balance. This is particularly important when it comes to the activation of our energy centers, or chakras. Each chakra has its own unique vibrational signature, corresponding to specific physical, emotional, and spiritual functions. When these centers are blocked or out of alignment, we experience dis-ease and dysfunction on multiple levels. By exposing our chakras to BG3 frequencies, we can gently coax them back into their natural state of resonance, allowing vital energy to flow freely throughout our system. This can lead to profound shifts in our physical health, emotional well-being, and even our spiritual awareness. But the benefits of BG3 activation don't stop there. As we mentioned earlier, this energy has the ability to carry information and codes that can reprogram our cellular memory and DNA. This means that by consistently exposing ourselves to BG3, we can literally rewrite the script of our lives, releasing old patterns and limitations that no longer serve us. And the best part? Anyone can learn to harness the power of BG3 energy for their own transformation. While the science behind it may seem complex, the actual techniques for activating this force within our bodies are surprisingly simple and accessible. From meditation and breath work to the use of sacred geometry and energy devices, there are countless ways to tap into the power of BG3. And as we'll explore in the next section, many of these practices have been used by ancient wisdom traditions for centuries, long before the advent of modern science. So whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or a curious newcomer to the world of subtle energy, the activation of BG3 holds the key to unlocking your full potential. By aligning yourself with this universal life force, you can experience greater health, happiness, and harmony on every level of your being. But don't just take our word for it. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. In the coming sections, we'll explore some of the most powerful and effective techniques for awakening BG3 energy within your own body, so you can experience the transformative effects for yourself. Ancient traditions and modern methods. As we've seen, the science of BG3 energy is a relatively new field, but the concept of a universal life force is anything but. In fact, the idea of a subtle energy that animates all living things has been a cornerstone of spiritual and healing traditions around the world for thousands of years. From the key masters of ancient China to the yogis of India, from the shamans of the Americas to the mystics of the Middle East, every culture has its own unique understanding of this vital force. And while the names and techniques may vary, the underlying principles remain the same. Take, for example, the practice of acupuncture in traditional Chinese medicine. By inserting thin needles into specific points along the body's energy meridians, practitioners aim to balance and harmonize the flow of qi, or life force, throughout the system. This ancient art has been used to treat a wide range of physical and emotional ailments for over 2,000 years. Similarly, in the yogic traditions of India, the concept of prana, or vital energy, is central to the practice of meditation, breathwork, and physical postures. By consciously directing the flow of prana through the body's energy channels, or nadis, yogis seek to awaken the kundalini, a powerful spiritual force that lies dormant at the base of the spine. And in the indigenous traditions of the Americas, the use of sacred plant medicines and shamanic healing techniques is often aimed at restoring balance and harmony to the body's energy field, or luminous egg. By clearing blockages and imprints from the chakras and aura, shamans help their clients to reconnect with the natural flow of life force energy. But what does all of this have to do with BG3 energy? As it turns out, quite a lot. You see, while these ancient traditions may use different terminologies and techniques, they are all essentially working with the same fundamental force, the universal life energy that underlies all of creation. And thanks to the groundbreaking work of researchers like Dr. Ibrahim Karim, we now have a scientific framework for understanding and harnessing this energy in a more precise and targeted way. Through the application of sacred geometry, resonance, and other key principles, we can now activate BG3 energy in the body with greater efficiency and effectiveness than ever before. One of the most exciting developments in this field is the use of BG3-infused tools and devices, such as pendants, stickers, and even specially designed furniture. By incorporating specific geometric patterns and frequencies into these objects, we can create a kind of energy ecosystem that supports and enhances our natural life force. And the benefits of this approach are not just theoretical, they are being demonstrated in real-world applications every day. From hospitals and clinics to homes and offices, people are using BG3 energy to create healthier, more harmonious environments that promote healing, productivity, and overall well-being. But perhaps the most profound impact of BG3 activation is on our personal and spiritual growth. By tapping into this universal life force, we open ourselves up to a whole new realm of possibilities and potentials. We begin to see ourselves not just as isolated individuals, but as interconnected parts of a greater whole, imbued with the creative power of the cosmos itself. And as we continue to explore and integrate these ancient and modern methods of energy activation, we may just find that we hold the key to unlocking a brighter, more abundant future for ourselves and for the planet as a whole. So, whether you're a longtime energy healer or a curious seeker just starting out on your journey, the world of BG3 activation holds endless possibilities for growth, transformation, and awakening. And as we move forward into the practical applications of this work, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a long and rich lineage of wisdom seekers who have walked this path before you. Practical applications. Welcome back, intrepid explorer of the subtle realms. By now, you've discovered the incredible potential of BG3 energy and how it can transform your life on every level. But you might be wondering, how can I actually apply this knowledge in my daily life? Fear not. For in this section, we'll dive into the practical tools and techniques for activating and harnessing BG3 energy in a variety of contexts. First and foremost, the most powerful tool for BG3 activation is your own body and mind. Through simple practices like meditation, breath work, and energy visualization, you can learn to sensitize yourself to the flow of life force energy and consciously direct it for healing and transformation. One of the most effective techniques for this is the inner smile meditation, a staple of Taoist energy practices. To begin, simply close your eyes and bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the seat of your third eye chakra. Imagine a warm, glowing ball of golden light emanating from this point, and feel it slowly spreading throughout your entire body, infusing every cell with radiant vitality. As you do this, bring a gentle smile to your face and imagine this smile permeating every organ, gland, and tissue in your body. Feel your cells awakening and harmonizing with the BG3 frequency, releasing any blockages or stagnation, and allowing the life force energy to flow freely. With regular practice, this simple meditation can have a profound impact on your physical health, emotional well-being, and spiritual awakening. And the best part? You can do it anytime, anywhere. All you need is a few minutes and a quiet space to turn your attention inward. But the applications of BG3 energy extend far beyond personal practice. As we mentioned earlier, there are now a wide range of tools and devices available that can help to amplify and harmonize the BG3 frequency in your environment. One of the most popular of these is the BG3 pendant, a specially designed piece of jewelry that incorporates sacred geometric patterns and frequencies to support the body's natural energy field. By wearing this pendant throughout the day, you can create a kind of energy bubble around yourself, protecting you from harmful EMF radiation and other environmental stressors. Similarly, BG3-infused stickers can be placed on your electronic devices, such as your phone, computer, or Wi-Fi router, to help mitigate the negative effects of these technologies on your energy field. And for those looking to create a more comprehensive energy ecosystem in their home or office, there are even BG3-enhanced paints, fabrics, and furniture available. But perhaps one of the most exciting applications of BG3 energy is in the realm of agriculture and food production. By infusing seeds, soil, and water with the BG3 frequency, farmers and gardeners can dramatically improve the health and vitality of their crops, reducing the need for harmful pesticides and fertilizers. And when it comes to our own food and drink, the possibilities are endless. From energizing your morning coffee or tea to infusing your meals with an extra dose of life force energy, you can use simple techniques like holding your hands over your food and silently blessing it with the intention of BG3 activation. Try it for yourself and see how it changes the taste and energy of what you consume. But the practical applications of BG3 energy don't stop there. In the realms of healing and therapy, Practitioners are using BG3 techniques to help clients overcome physical, emotional, and spiritual blockages and achieve greater levels of wholeness and integration. From energy healing modalities like Reiki and acupuncture, to sound and light therapies that utilize BG3 frequencies, the possibilities for incorporating this universal life force into therapeutic settings are truly endless. And as more and more people awaken to the power of subtle energy medicine, we can expect to see even more innovative and effective applications emerging in the years to come. So there you have it, my fellow energy explorers. A glimpse into the vast and exciting world of BG3 energy activation and its practical applications in our daily lives. But remember, this is just the beginning. The true power of BG3 lies not in any external tool or technique, but in the vast, untapped potential that lies within each and every one of us. By cultivating a deep and abiding connection to this universal life force, we open ourselves up to a whole new way of being in the world, one that is characterized by greater health, happiness, and harmony on every level. And as we continue to explore and integrate this ancient wisdom into our modern lives, we may just find that we hold the key to unlocking a brighter, more vibrant future for ourselves and for the planet as a whole. Well, here we are, at the end of our journey together into the mystical and transformative world of BG3 energy activation. I hope that by now you've gained a deeper understanding and appreciation for the incredible potential that lies within this universal life force, and how it can be harnessed for personal and planetary healing. Throughout our exploration, we've seen how the activation of BG3 energy is not just some esoteric or fringe concept, but a fundamental key to unlocking our full potential as human beings. From the cutting-edge science of sacred geometry and vibrational medicine, to the ancient wisdom traditions of shamanism, yoga, and energy healing, the principles of BG3 activation have been woven into the very fabric of human history and spirituality. And yet, for all its depth and complexity, the beauty of BG3 energy is that it is ultimately a simple and accessible tool for transformation. By learning to attune ourselves to the natural rhythms and frequencies of the universe, we can tap into a wellspring of vitality, creativity, and purpose that is our birthright as children of the cosmos. So go forth and be the change you wish to see in the world, and trust that the magic of BG3 activation will be with you every step of the way. And above all, remember to have fun and enjoy the ride. After all, that's what this crazy, beautiful, miraculous journey of life is all about.